Was your first Halloween attraction experience in a theme park? With more and more smaller independent attractions opening up over the Halloween season, which one is better? Let's find out. During the months of September and October, theme parks all over the world turn into Halloween heaven for their many visitors, delighting guests with street performers known as scare actors, scare zones and of course the scare mazes, intricately designed and full of jump scares and actors chasing you with various weapons of torture. Halloween events in the theme parks have come a long way from their humble beginnings. Before we get into today's video, please could I ask you a favour and hit the like button. This helps get the video in front of new viewers. Also think about subscribing. Hey, it's free and means you'll never miss when a new video is published. I would love to push this channel to the mainstream, and with lots more video essays planned, you won't want to miss out. But let's get back to today's video. The first ever Halloween event was held by Knott's Berry Farm in California. The event was called Halloween Haunt in 1973. It featured the first maze, called Monster Maze, and the park also decorated its Calico Mine Ride and Timber Mountain Log Ride for the event, with ride creator Bud Hurlbut, nice name, donning a gorilla suit to scare riders. Even with this relatively humble start, Knott's Halloween event offered a different tone than fans had come to expect from theme parks. It wasn't the friendly, accommodating, somewhat conservative experience that drew fans to Knott's, Disneyland and other parks during the early 70s. Knott's Halloween Haunt was wild, in your face and, well, scary. The event appealed to fans beyond the typical theme park visitors, especially to the massive cohort of baby boomer young adults. By the next year, Halloween Haunt was selling more than 22,000 tickets a night. With such a massive hit on its hands, Knott's expanded its Halloween event throughout the 70s and 80s, adding more mazes, scare zones and shows. Big name stars such as Wolfman Jack, Weird Al and Elvira joined the lineup, hosting shows and promotions. Eventually, the rest of the industry caught on. Thanks to Knott's Scary Farm providing the model for how parks could attract free-spending guests after summer vacation ends, other theme parks started following suit. In 1989, Six Flags started its Fright Fest at Six Flags Over Texas outside Dallas, eventually spreading the event to all of its parks across North America. 2 years later, the newly opened Universal Studios Florida and Orlando launched Fright Nights, which the park renamed Halloween Horror Nights the following year. Halloween Horror Nights has become the largest and most lucrative theme park Halloween event in the world, with hundreds of thousands of fans visiting over the 30 nights in mid-September through to early November. Universal brought Halloween Horror Nights to Universal Studios Hollywood in 1997, though it dropped the event in 2001 and revived it again in 2006. Like Knott's back in the 70s and 80s, Universal brings in big names to work on its Halloween events, including director John Landis, rock guitarist Slash and this year The Weeknd, who have all collaborated with Universal on maze designs over the past couple of years. In the last 5 years, Universal has expanded Halloween Horror Nights to its parks in Singapore and Osaka, Japan, as theme parks have helped make Halloween into a global phenomenon. Halloween fans abroad can now visit Halloween Bash at Hong Kong's Ocean Park, Horror Nights at Germany's Europa Park, and Fright Nights at UK's Thorpe Park. Among hundreds of other events at major and smaller parks worldwide, even Disney has taken notice, offering a semi-scary Halloween event at Hong Kong Disneyland. Back in the United States, Disney skips the scares in favour for the more family-friendly trick-or-treating for its after-hours, hard-ticketed Halloween events. Disneyland first tried to counter-program Knott's Scary Farm by offering Mickey's Halloween Treat event in 1995, which eventually grew into today's Mickey's Halloween Party. At the Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, the annual event is known as Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, further separating itself from the more adult-targeted competitors such as Halloween Horror Nights. It wasn't long before independent event companies sat up and took notice of the tremendous opportunity for profit with these kind of events. Before long, small-scale Halloween events started popping up all over the world on farmland and disused attraction spaces. And depending on the event management's desires, these attractions could be even tamer, focusing on getting the smaller children inducted into this newfound form of entertainment, or going all out on over-the-top scares that many adults found themselves questioning what was real or not. Over the years, these attractions have grown in size and offerings, with Shocktoberfest held at Tulleys Farm in the UK billed as Europe's biggest Halloween attraction. This year, boasting 10 scare experiences, live shows with the Circus of Horrors, as well as street theatre, fairground rides, electric chairs, zombie paintball, axe throwing, food and drink stall, as well as fire shows, all choreographed to heavy metal music. This event each year attracts about 100,000 guests willing to test their mettle. an amazing achievement for a small independent company which started in 1994 as a pumpkin festival, growing and adding more scare attractions every year to date. In the USA, you can try out Howl-O-Scream Park in Texas to get your Halloween fix, and for those of a braver nature can experience Mckamey Manor. Mckamey Manor is not your average haunted house. In fact, the attraction, with locations in Summertown, Tennessee, as well as Huntsville, Alabama, is so scary that guests are required to sign a 40-page waiver, get a background check, and also get a doctor's physical before even stepping foot inside the house. They call it an extreme attraction that tests each participant's physical and mental limits with torturous scares. During the 6-hour-plus tour, actors have been known to slap, bind, drag, and even waterboard their guests. The attraction is completely free as volunteers ask for donations instead, and even payment in dog food has been accepted. So what is the main difference between a theme park Halloween and an independent Halloween event? Well, in recent years we've noticed that theme parks have been pushing back the intensity of their events and mazes to cater for the more lucrative family market, as opposed to the less lucrative young adult market. There are still a few theme parks, most noted as Universal Studios, who deliver an amazing event every year, and in my opinion is still the best Halloween event in the world. But even Universal has toned down the intensity compared to their independent counterparts. As an independent attraction, they don't have to stick to the mainstream fashions, and can really express themselves when designing their mazes, making them some of the most intense, immersive and scary mazes I've ever been in. So which one is better? Well, it all depends on what you're looking to get out of the event. For families, theme parks will always attract the lion's share of the market because they cater for them, families. So expect a fun, frightening time with plenty of chances to be able to take a step back and catch your breath away from the frights. But if you're looking for a more intense experience, and you think you can handle it, then the independent events are the way to go. By doing the right research before you go, you can pick the right event to really let your hair down and enjoy having the crap scared out of you. Sometimes literally. But I do think that both types of Halloween events can survive in their own spaces, allowing everyone to enjoy the autumnal festivals. But what's your thoughts? Have you been to a great Halloween event this year that blew you away? Let us know in the comments below. I would love some more recommendations. Also, if you've enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe so that you never miss a new video. I'm hoping to release a new video every week, so the more likes and subscribers the video gets, it will really motivate me to stick to this plan. Once again, thank you for watching, and until next time, please exit through the merch store.